So, hi guys, let us get started on this. So, OCMS stands for Online Case Management System. Basically, like we will be giving a brand name later, like some nice title for the website once it is developed. But for now, let's go with OCMS. And I prefix CS. CareerScale is basically like CareerScale IT Consulting LLP is a entity that I registered recently. So basically it's going to be primarily focusing on the training and consulting work. So right now I'm actually like making this as a the first main project of CareerScale, and here whatever we are going to build is will be used by charity organizations in to manage their day-to-day activities. So NGOs, how they manage, in a sense, how they reach the needy, how they reach the donors, and making, there are already some efforts. Maybe we are going to build one more and probably the better one. So where we are going to integrate in a full-fledged system is going to be a very big one. A full-fledged system, maybe suppose even if we take maybe a couple of years to build this complete solution, and we keep adding more features and all, it's going to be a very interesting thing. The outcome will be very good. It will help the society. Okay, and to start with, let's consider that our end client will be an NGO called TMAD, to make a difference, tmad.org, where I'm actually president of this NGO. Okay, so
who will be the end client?
End client is TMAD, TMAD. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah. To make a difference. It is called To Make a Difference. The NGO name is To Make a Difference. It is registered in Hyderabad, and I am a key member there. I am a very key member there. Okay, in the To Make a Difference NGO. We call it as a TMAD short form. Okay, so primarily, like in the society, just a brief about a gist of the project. What we do at NGO is that the donor, the needy is will reach us, or we reach the needy. So there is a poor student, or there is a patient, there is someone in who desperately needs some help. Okay, there may be natural calamity. So there may be various scenarios where you may need help, and sometimes it is monetary. Maybe most of the time it is monetary, but sometimes it may not be monetary. It may be just some support. It may be just some guidance. It may be some there is a person who needs a job, and maybe that we direct him towards a place where we have jobs. So it's going to be all sorts of things, right? So one important part is that reaching the needy, or like letting the needy, providing a platform where the needy, okay, now if there is a some theft or something, people know where to reach. They dial 100. Something similar. If we can build a ubiquitous system where all the needies, they can dial some number, or they can send an email, okay, and we actually try to sort it out. So that kind of facility. Okay, so needy has to reach us. He should know whom to reach or where to reach. That is the first step. And the second case is about this is that we should avoid the fake guys. Someone trying to get some extra benefit out of this, or someone trying to do some fraud, we should not do it. We should be transparent. That is one of the very, very fundamental of fundamental thing, because people are fed up with the corruption. People are fed up with so many other things. Now we need to provide a genuine system where you can authenticate, you can validate the needy. Okay, so once you do this, then you need to reach out the donors or our friends. Say that, hey guys, we have this guy who is desperately in need of it. He is so and so this thing. He has we will this is his ID, this is address proof, and this is his income proof, and this is where he is. And one of our member actually went there, spoke to him. He met his neighbors, or he met his college, or whatever, and we verified the details. And he needs this kind of help. Maybe that we need to rise. He needs some 50,000 rupees for to pay his college fees, and we negotiated with the college that we can actually just pay 20,000 rupees and it will suffice. Okay, like this. We need to put up a nice case. Sorry.
In middle of that, we will be reaching the donor. Okay.
Yes. We actually like once we validate that details, we reach the donors and we raise funds. Okay, and then sorry.
I want to convey in my word, Miss, needy people will be approaching us. Okay.
Yes.
And we will validate that needy people.
Exactly. No, in the sense, we will actually say, no, let me complete, okay? You will get the gist of it, okay? And, basically, like it is written there. You can read it out, okay? So, I'm just giving you high level gist. So, I want to move into the technical stuff soon. So, there is one part, we get a authenticated needy and we reach out the donors. We send emails, we send SMS, or we talk to people directly, or we post it on social networks. And the NGOs usually, okay, Praveen is back. So, so NGOs usually like, we have a bank account. So, people actually transfer money to the account and then we issue receipt to them. We need to track the money part, okay? That has been very difficult thing when it comes to NGO work, especially when you don't have, it's the free time, you want to work in the free time and people already have jobs. So, then what happens is that you just spend your free time, weekends or something like that, and try to do so many things. It's very difficult to track the various details, that financial details and many other things. So if you have a system that is in place where people can actually like actually like it's going to help the NGO organizers or volunteers as well as in providing a quicker solutions to the needy, at the same time organizing the NGO itself or the activity itself. So that is a high level gist of what we are going to implement. The final solution is going to contain. So Praveen, welcome back. So yeah, we just started. I was just explaining the requirements that we have for this project. This project is called OCMS, Online Case Management System, and primarily to benefit the charity organizations. Like to start with, it will be to make a difference. TMAD, TMAD.org. Okay. So what we are going to have, this is the URL that you see in the page. This is going to be the project home page where you will have all the artifacts here. Okay. So all of you guys are members into it. So it is like virtual company. Actually, not virtual company. It is the real company. I would say careerscale IT Consulting LLP is a registered company, and it got registered on the 4th of December. So it's an entity, a legal entity pretty much. It's registered with Ministry of Company Affairs. Okay, so that I own. I'm actually majority partner in this company. So such as my focus is that I use this for online trainings, but as a I thought why can't we use our skill sets and improve on top of it by building a product for free initially to start with, and we actually build an open source product so other people also can contribute to it, right? So on the technical front, this is the home page, and you can click when you type this code.google.com/p/cs-ocms. Code.google.com is always simple, you can remember that, and /p. P stands for project, and there are so many projects in Google Code, and now ours will be CS-OCMS. There is a OCMS as well, that also I created that project, but because there is some other version code there, so I just wanted to have a fresh start. So right, so okay, let me move on to the development environment part. Okay, so development environment use cases, we do have the use cases here, and I would suggest that you can read these requirements. I'll explain them maybe in some other meeting. So there are a lot of actually maybe we need to fine tune these requirements as well. We need to fine tune this. I created long ago. In some other project. I created the use cases and I uploaded this into Google Code Wiki into this particular project when I created this day before yesterday. Okay, so on the requirements front, you're going to have basically it's a portal, it's a website, web application, but the end goal should be not just a website. It should not be now future is going to be it's going to be digital platform. We call this as a digital platform. No more websites in the future. There will be websites as well, but your content should be independent of a presentation part. Maybe that people download from handheld devices. They may use their smartphone, or they may use their tablets, or like lab. And there may be some other new solutions that we may not be even aware. Tomorrow there may be an alternative for phone. Tomorrow there may be an alternative for tablet, or like, we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. So, but then people may have different avenues to view the same content. So what we do is we build the business logic and all that is independent of presentation. But then we, on top of it, we will build a front end as well. We will have actually like, essentially we will build a website. Okay, but then that our design should be such a way that it is independent of website. In the sense, a core logic, everything should be lying independently. Tomorrow you want to add some other presentation. Okay, you want to design the same thing for a mobile devices. So you should be able to do it only by changing a little bit of front end. Okay, and we will work on that, how to get there. Fine. So the use cases part I'm not going to discuss now, but on the technical environment. Okay, so what we really need is the JDK 7, and let's use the latest Eclipse version. Okay, that is Juno SR1 now. That is SR1. Then we need to have Eclipse, SVN plugin installed in Maven. SVN plugin and Maven plugin. Okay, in the Eclipse. So we need to have SVN plugin and Maven plugin installed into Eclipse. How do we do that? Maybe you guys maybe have set up, but I'm recording it, so I'll actually like try to do this. Try to show how to do this. So what we do is that install new software in Eclipse. This is Eclipse. So what we do is that here you need to actually like just paste that particular thing. Okay, just paste this particular thing. Take this, put here. Okay, and you can click add in the first time. Maybe for me it is already added. So what you need to do is select subclips. Okay, click next. So click next, and there will be you need to accept some terms and conditions. There will be a checkbox, and do that. Select that and click next, and click finish. Hopefully, if you don't have any issues, your plugin gets installed. Okay, so then comes. Then there is this Maven plugin that I have mentioned. You have this particular. I gave the update sites. Okay, so this is the same procedure for both of them. What you do is you add this plugin. So how we add is, let me repeat this. We have Eclipse open. Just go to help, install new software, and do this. Okay, paste this link. Okay, I mentioned these links in the project website. First time you may need to add like this. Okay, give some name. It's just for your reference. Okay, when I do this, it is going to give you what is that. Okay, and what are the things that it is going to install. Okay, see here it says pending. So it's going to it will take a moment, and then it will actually like come up. It will give you what are the things that you can actually install from this plugin. So when you install, so I'll say maybe core plugins is sufficient, and maybe Apache enabling features, fine. Some tooling dependency viewer. Let me see what is going to be installed. Okay, this is a different plugin than what I have earlier. You have M2E. It's called M2E, Maven to Eclipse, a plugin. But I had some issues with the latest version of Maven with that plugin, and so actually like but though it's working, my current project is working, but I had issues, so I'm actually like opting that if you guys are doing fresh, use this particular plugin. And so what we actually like this update sites, if you go to the website and all, you will not find anything. So basically like you open it will information page, but it will be of much okay, find much information there, because basically that Eclipse knows how to get that particular thing. No repository found for okay, that's okay, that's some other issue that I have. So I need to accept terms and conditions. So this is going to be the typical approach to install a plugin. It's going to take a while. So So while it takes time, what are the other software that we will require? So we will require, one sec, I need to, I need to go back here. So MySQL installer, in a sense MySQL, you need to click this link, download this, install it. So basically you get MySQL server, then you get Workbench, you get MySQL Workbench for designing the database, okay, and few other things, some if you have Visual Studio installed, then you get that a small plugin for Visual Studio as well. But for us, it's not that required. So what we really need is the database and the Workbench. So you need to have this particular software as well. And other things that we will be using is the unit testing. We need to do lot of unit testing. So, but you don't need to worry too much about it, because nothing to explicitly install, because the project itself will contain the related references. Okay, so this is on what we really need, the prerequisites for the application. So you have any questions? Rishi, you were saying something.
So actually, while configuring the Eclipse,
okay,
instead of providing the website, I have moved to the say Eclipse marketplace.
Okay.
And there
Yeah.
I have tapped the subclips and Maven, and according to that I got the options and I selected that, and I have installed that.
Yeah, you can pretty much do that. You can from the that is okay. That is okay. These are two options. It's actually like Eclipse Marketplace is getting popular nowadays. You can pretty much do from here as well. Not an issue. That is actually like that's another approach. But I have been actually like more used to actually have a this thing take the update site and do it. Maybe that now, if if you go with Eclipse Marketplace, like Eclipse Marketplace will be the standard approach going forward. So earlier it was not that stable. Marketplace was not that stable. Nowadays I think it's going to be stable. So that is fine. You are whatever you are doing is right. Okay. So just that getting that some sudden conflict will arise. It may arise is that your Eclipse version and the plugin version, those things they need to match. If your plugin is supposed to, if it is not for the Eclipse version that you are working with, there will be a problem. Okay, the plugin may not work. So that's the reason, like I'm explicitly I gave but it doesn't matter. Like as long as it is working, you're absolutely right. Okay, so you can work with either ways. But then the straightforward thing is that you just do this, and you don't need to worry about the marketplace. But I'm not stopping you from doing it. Okay, so then comes the code. Actually, like whatever I have done, I did a very simple the very basic code there, like just basic framework in place. So it's a Maven project. If you need to understand what is Maven, you can actually like read this book, or I can actually like explain a little bit, but you need to still you have this Maven book, you can download this. This is available as a PDF form as well. Okay, so there are a lot of other things as well. So Maven as a project build tool, and it does so many things for us. And then you use SVN, we discussed about it. Then there is a Spring framework. You need to actually like use the Spring framework. There is a lot of it. Okay, we use Spring MVC, then Spring, then we use Hibernate, then we use a lot of things. Okay, internally we use Spring, yeah.
I want to know what the difference makes between Spring framework and Spring MVC.
Spring MVC is for the web applications. Okay, Spring framework, when you say Spring, generally it is a core Spring framework. Okay, now Spring has so many things. Initially, when Rod Johnson, when he initially created this particular framework, actually like Spring framework was an outcome of Rod Johnson is a guy very geek, and he wrote a book in year 2002, expert 1-to-1 J2EE design and development or something. Okay, then that book,
Yeah,
whatever he did,
under the Rocks
right?
publication.
Right, exactly. So whatever samples he gave there, and from there they started building this application. So Spring Framework became very popular in few years time. That now, there are all the new projects that are coming up. They always dependent on the Spring Framework mostly. Okay, so uh, so that's the thing. Okay, so that's like there's so many modules in Spring Framework. I sent you an email with a link, so you need to download the book, or you can get it from internet, or you buy the book. Okay, and you can catch up. From chapter 2 onwards, you can read the book from chapter 2 onwards.
Sir,
And
I
by the
have
way,
finished the third chapter.
okay, perfect. And by the way, how many of you are getting the emails from the group? I created a group, Google group. You guys are getting mails from it?
I'm getting.
You're getting it. Okay. So I think all of you should be getting it. So your mails, I mean, basically, you can actually, if there is anything generic, anything specific to this project, please post it there, so that I don't need to answer the same question for multiple people, or maybe that if one of you have question and other guy can actually has an answer, then you can actually share the answers. So it works as a common platform, and you don't need to really worry who are all the people in the project and all, because the mails will actually have all the updates. So if someone is going to work or join us sometime later, then they can just read the mails in the group. So they will not be missing much, right? So this is
Sir, I am
under.
getting the
Sorry.
mail from your side. What the group you have created, I am not getting the mail from that group.
Is it? No, yeah. You should be getting it. You should be getting those mails. Let me have a look at it.
Okay. OCMS start from your name to you plus 6 more. Okay.
Okay, there is a group, right? You can actually try to register yourself if you don't find, if you're not getting emails, or it may be there in your, see, my groups. Let me check this out. I have this group, okay, and manage, okay, and what I have is actions. No, I'm saying, come on, what is happening here? Yeah, okay, the page is getting refreshed slowly. See, do you find your email ID here?
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it.
You will be getting emails as well. Obviously, you will be getting the mails. You will be getting the mails.
Okay. Fine. Yes, sir. Confirm. It's okay.
Yeah. So, Panchanan is also getting the mails. So, fine. That's cool. Fine. So, now we understand that what we need to install the softwares. Okay. So, the various things, but one catch, I say that when you are installing MySQL database, set the password to secret. SECRET, all small letters, so that I'll just you don't need to do any explicit changes out there in the code. Okay. Now,
what about me?
Sorry,
I already created as one.
you can change the you can change the password. Actually, you can change. You can read this. I gave a link in the bottom of this particular page in the developer environment. Or you can Google around, how to change the password for a root account. Okay, you can do that. You can actually change. It's not a complex thing. Fine. So now that the various things that I explained so far is that I discussed the scope, or what is it gist of that project it is going to be, and I think that all of you guys are kind of not as just a team member, but maybe a lead. Okay, meaning that we should drive this initiative so that we can actually complete it. Meaning that if I am lazy, maybe that you work hard and you cover it up, or and then I get inspiration from you and then I start working again, something like that. All of us, if you can put effort, it's like a virtual company, and it's actually real company but virtual project. Meaning you guys are in a distributed thing. For a startup kind of company, working this kind of mode generally is a very difficult thing. Because if you don't turn up tomorrow, I can't do much. But then, I'm actually like, believing that because Panchanan was after me, and then Rishi is also serious about it, and Praveen is there always. So I'm actually like counting. There is one more person, Shirisha. She will be joining us from tomorrow. She has some internet problem today. So, but then she's also going to be very serious about this project. By the way, like if you guys are in India and if you really do well, I can pretty much maybe issue certificate from careerscale because it's a registered company. Probably if that helps you, I can issue certificate that you worked as a project trainee or something like that. Okay, and you show the work, you speak about the work. If you do really do the work and then you speak about it and use the certificate, then you can actually like pretty much win the trust of the companies. Fine. So now uh, now that requirements part little bit done and the technical setup what we need to do, that's little bit done, and then I'm jumping into the actual project. Okay, so what we need to do is that you will have something called SVN repositories. If you don't find it there, you can go show view. Okay, if you don't see it, click other, and you will have something called SVN. Scroll down till the place, go there, click on the repositories, and click OK. Then you find this window, and don't get confused. Window is right here, or like like this. Like to do drag and drop magic. Okay, and also if you like the basics with Eclipse is that you can do minimize. See this, it goes right there, and you do this, it goes right there, and you do this, it goes to the bottom. Okay, so that and then do I get the windows? When you have some restore option right here, you click here, and right hand side restore option, you get that. So like this. Okay, you actually like have this option. You have this option. Okay, so one sec. What happened to this? Go back. Right, and where is my third window? Come on. Show you. Okay, fine. Whatever. Like let it be. But one moment. I need to really get that window back. Okay, and somehow I think I closed. I think so. I closed the window. Fine. So here, like in the first time, it will be empty repository, empty space. Okay. And what I do is that right here, say new repository location, and type the URL. This one. Okay. You have this URL already there in the mail. Okay. So you have to click. You have to type this particular mail, and then actually like it's nothing but it's available here. Okay, so you add the repository, so then it comes up here, like I trunk I did, I added as a repository. So then yeah, you see this one, you explore that, and on the OCMS folder, what you need to do is do something called checkout. Do something called checkout, and make sure the URL is HTTPS, okay, so that it is a secured one. And check out the project as checkout as a project in workspace. This should be fine for you. Okay, click finish, and it takes a moment. Get back the code, and this is what you are going to see. Okay, in the Eclipse. And before doing this, you have already your SVN plugin installed. That is the reason I could see SVN repositories, and you already have your Maven plugin installed. Okay, so then only you can actually like if you check out, you can continue with the work. So once you are done with it,
how can
once you are done, sorry, how do we?
How can we see the Maven in my case it's already installed. So how can I see the Maven icon or any?
Actually, like okay, fine. There are two ways. Actually, like in this case, because I actually initially I did in my other laptop, and then I just explored. I just imported this project, check out as a project, and after that it came automatically. But if you don't see that, what you can do is that you can delete the project. So you can delete the project, but here don't delete the contents. Okay, don't delete the content. See this one. I'm actually deleting the project, but not the contents. Project means just the Eclipse reference. So, but the folder is pretty much there. So, I'm actually like deleting, and then one moment, let me close all. Okay. So, what I can do is that there is an option called import. There is an option called import. Import here, you can select Maven existing projects. Okay, and here, not this one, not this one. This is an old code base. Okay, I have an option to stop. So d slash users slash workspace slash OCMS.
Spelling work. Oh, spelling.
Workspace.
You missed.
Okay. Let me browse there. Okay, and it is not actually D drive; it is C drive. Okay, now it will actually find this thing. Okay, it is usually you can find this pom.xml is selected. Check that box if you don't find it is checked. Okay, then
okay, we get M symbol.
Yeah, then importing unsupported class path. So what happened? This was fine, and now it says something. But actually, it has come up. Okay. So now here, what you have is that you see pom.xml. Okay. So this is application configuration, and you can actually see pom.xml in the text view. But I'll talk about it little later. But right now, what you guys have to do is that do pom.xml, right click on it, and click Maven install. You check out the code. You do this Maven install. As I speak, please do this. It will take some time to download all the jar files. So please do this right away. All of you, please.
Maven?
Yeah, whatever I'm telling you, that like if you have the project already checked out, what you have to do is, no, you have to install the plugins. I'm assuming if you are done with the installation such as the plugins and all, then what I'm saying is, do right click on the pom.xml, run as, do Maven install. Okay.
You asked me something.
Sorry?
Sir, it's providing an error of a jar file.
Redo this.
Yeah.
Redo it, okay? Redo it. Again do it. Sometimes downloading some jars and all, there may be some problem, but you do it 2-3 times.
It's literally problem with I have installed JRE6 and JRE7 both.
No, okay. Then actually what you need to actually do is that, for this project at least, you need JDK, okay? You need JDK. So, you go to, no, it is not about installing JDK, it's about configuring JDK. See, your JRE system, it should point to, here you see it here, in the project properties, Java build path, libraries. Okay, let me redo this. Project, right click on the project, properties, go to Java build path, and maybe in my case it is configured, the class path is updated, but don't worry about the whatever other options you have, because they are the jars, dependent jars that need to be there in the class path. So Maven is doing the magic if they are setting up the class path. This one, JRE system library JDK, that should be JDK, not JRE. If you look at this, your system, okay, I removed the JRE from references, so, but otherwise, installed JREs, by default, your system may be having only JRE, Java runtime in the Eclipse. Eclipse may be configured with JRE. So, what you need to do is, go there, add standard VM, point till the directory, point till the your JDK directory. Okay, you need to get that particular thing. C drive, program files, Java, and within Java you need to point to JDK. I do have multiple versions. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to do this. Select that till the JDK folder, give a name. In my case it is already configured, so I am going to click cancel. But you are going to do it. Once you do it, it's going to appear in this list. Then use the checkbox. Check this. So now you can redo that. Now you can redo running that particular part. You can do it. Panchanan, how is yours going on? You are able to do it?
Sir, I'm not able to do it.
What's the problem?
I can't find the build path option.
I make you presenter. Show me. Show me. Okay, that will be a lot easier. Make it fast.
Actually, I went to the Java build path, but it is showing as JRE system library.
I'll come back to you, Praveen. Okay.
Okay.
So, Maven, okay, this is what I'm saying. Whatever I explained, you did not pay attention to it. Right click on the project. Sir, is not the trunk, but it is one mistake here you are doing is it is not the trunk that I want you to configure OCMS as a project, okay? But fine. First, let us quickly do this project setting. Right click on the trunk. Right click on the project itself. Project name is trunk here. You need to check out OCMS folder as a project. You will not get it here. You will not get it here. You right click on the properties. Yeah, trunk properties. Okay, go to, it is not even a Java project. Okay, delete this, delete the project, trunk, yeah, delete, right click, delete, yep, click OK, yeah, click OK. You installed the Maven plugin already, right? Yeah, you have done it already because I see it. Okay, so go to file, import, file, I said file, import. Okay, Maven, you explore the Maven, there is a Maven here in the list. You see it down, I can see it, existing Maven project, okay. Select that, click next. And go to your G drive Hari projects. G or where is it? G only, right? Trunk? No. Go to the OCMS. Explore that. I want you to select the OCMS. Yeah.
Okay, I got the OCMS.
Click OK. Click OK. Okay, then it gets selected, then you need to click finish. Once it comes up, it will show that particular thing actually. It will show that the pom.xml selected from this particular thing. And come on, why is it taking time? Okay, come on. Yeah, click finish.
Now finish.
Yeah, click finish. Okay, now that appears here. Right click on the project, right click on the OCMS, right click on the OCMS. I'm saying properties, that's okay, click OK. Click OK. Right click on it, right click on the project, properties.
Build path.
I said properties. I still can't see this the window. Is that open for you? Did you select the properties? I mean, right click on the project and this thing. Did you do that?
I think his connection got in this time.
He is not sure or he is not there. Rishi, are you there? He is offline.
I think it's, yeah, he
No,
got
he,
it.
he, he is offline. Yeah, Praveen, you are saying something, right? What's that something you are talking about?
Yeah, can you make me a representative?
Yeah, I'm making it. So Panchanan, you are done with this particular thing, right? That's good. So then I'll tell you the next step. So if okay, Praveen, show me.
Yeah, I have been here. It is showing JRE here.
Then you need to you select that. No, not
Okay.
there. Actually, libraries. Sorry, you have to go to libraries tab. There is a tab on top. Source, project, libraries. Same. Yeah, exactly. Here, what you need to do is select that particular thing. Yeah, JRE. Edit. Actually, yeah, edit. Okay. Alternate JRE. And see, then drop down. Do you have anything else? No. Install JREs. Click on the install JREs. Click on the install JREs. Now click add. Next. JRE home. Go to the JDK directory. C drive. Program files. JDK. Yeah. Click OK.
Right?
Yeah. Click OK. Click finish. Yeah. Finish. Check that box. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And now, yeah, select that. Finish. Yeah. Click OK. Now right click on the palm. You try to update the code. I'm not sure whether it is latest or not. Update it once.
I updated this.
You updated. Okay, fine. Then right click. Yeah, okay, you're back. Fine. So I right click on the palm.xml. Yeah, right click on the palm.xml. Then
Yeah, I did.
Run, and it can't show. Okay, come on. This is not a Maven project. Okay. You have the Maven plugin already installed, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Then I suggest that you delete the project and add it again. But it shows as a Maven. Try it once more. Just refresh the project once. Refresh. The middle. I said refresh. Plain refresh. Okay. And try to right click the palm.xml once. Okay, you don't find it. So please, can you please delete this project and add it as I mentioned to Rishi. So P Praveen's file import. File in the bottom import. Okay, so okay, you do this. Okay, Maven 2. This is okay. Just Maven 2 is there. Select the Maven 2 here in the list.
Maven. Okay. Maven 2 project here.
Maven 2. Which plugin is this actually? This is the same one that
The
I
one
gave.
which you gave.
Okay. Select Maven 2 project. Click next.
The selected wizard could not be started.
So there is a problem with your this thing. This is a Juno only, right?
Yeah, Juno.
Okay. Okay. There may be a problem with whether it is a 64-bit or 32-bit or something like that. There may be some problems there. So your
Sir,
Eclipse, okay. So can you install some other plugin? I'll give you that. M2E.
Okay.
sir, can you listen me?
Yeah, I can listen. I can listen. Or you can actually, like,
I have tried
just wait. Rishi, wait. We'll do one after the other. Okay?
Okay, sir. I will wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll become presenter myself. So okay. So you guys can see my screen, right? So what you can do is that you need to install the Maven. Okay. What I'm going to do is that C colon, sorry, D Southwest. So you have something called Maven, Apache Maven. You need to download Apache Maven and then add till the bin folder where you can download Apache Maven manually. When you download Apache Maven, download. Just go to the site, you download the latest version. Okay, you can download this. You can always do this. Select this, maybe the bin one. So, come on, what is happening? Okay, you download it from this place. Then the other one is that the plugin, somehow I'm not sure why it was not working, but M2 Eclipse can work. Okay, but I'm talking about two different options. Okay, first one option is you can download the Maven and then set that bin folder to the path. How do you do that? You right click. I mean, first before that, okay, I'm going a little faster just to make sure that we cover all the topics. So you download this, extract it. That is a zip file. Okay, you extract it, and then it will be like.
You can download any one of them.
Yeah, you can download any one of them, but maybe that I prefer that for Windows you just get the zip file, the second one. Okay, so because the other one is at RGZ, so you need to have your zip tool should be able to unzip it. So you download the zip one and extract it, and extracted folder looks like this. So till the bin folder, okay, till the bin folder you need to add it to your my computer property.
Sir, your screen.
You can't see my screen?
Your screen gets stuck.
I can see.
There's a problem at your end.
Now I can see.
Yeah. So you seems to have seems you have some problem with the internet. Okay. So you can add it to the path. Maven, see here. You can add it to this one. Once you do that, it's already there, so I click cancel. Once you do that, you can go to that location. Okay. You can go to the location. No. Where you need to go? You need to go to the place. One moment, I'll be back in a moment. Okay. So, what we will do is okay. So I am going to this location, and here I can run mbn space install. Just do mbn space install. You can do from here, okay, and it will download all the files. If you find any problem, rerun it again, and then once you do it, you can actually do mbn eclipse : eclipse. You do this, it's going to create Eclipse projects. Eclipse generally needs Eclipse generally needs dot project and dot class path. There are two different, for each project you will have couple of things. So some files will be there. So those files will be created by Maven plugin. I'm just telling you this is one option. I'm going to record this video, so you can actually come back here and watch this again. So MVN Eclipse : Eclipse. You can type this. Okay. fine. It's going to create the particular thing. And then you can import, then actually you can import as a regular project. You can import that as a regular project, need not be a Maven project. But actually somehow I don't see, when I see some, like, you should see that plugin like this, okay? I think whatever you installed is a different plugin, Praveen. I think it's a different,
Okay.
you need to try this out, okay? You need to get this particular plugin. And then
The one which you mentioned in the email, I installed it.
Are you sure? Because I think other guy, Rishi, I think I'll go back to Rishi now. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That is http q4egoogle.co.com CN trunk update site.
Yeah. You use the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Q4E googlecode.com update site. Yeah, then actually this should be fine actually. So let's check with this guy. Rishi, which one you used? You followed my
Sir, I have used
from the marketplace. You used from the marketplace.
Sir, right. Yeah. And right now, thing was that initially when I installed the Maven plugin, okay, my JRE was in C program files, okay, but later I installed the JRE in C drive outside the program, run the form.xml, okay, then it is installing the plugins again, downloading the plugins again.
No. See, Java, once you install Java, that is sufficient. You don't need to, you don't need to redo multiple times. Once you have Java, once you have the plugin, you can do in any order. It doesn't matter.
Make me presenter, I can show you what it's doing right now.
Now before that, let me actually give from Eclipse. One moment.
Can you see my screen?
One moment. I think I should be able to see your screen, but I just want. Praveen, try to get M2 Eclipse plugin. Okay, it is downloading, right?
Yeah.
This is working.
Okay.
This is working.
Okay.
It will take some time. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, I'll tell you, like, what else you need to do. So I'll become presenter. So Praveen, this somehow there is a problem in the particular plugin. I'm not sure like where the gap is, but we can actually get this thing. I told you about one option earlier, that you install the Maven explicitly and try to do stuff here. Okay, and other one is that you get other plugin. Okay, and okay, so either ways you need to actually, now I think you understand that what I'm trying to convey. One is JDK, you should point to JDK, and the next one is that you need to have the right plugin. If you don't have, you can actually still have the manual way of doing it. Okay, so now like assuming that Praveen, is this okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You try this out. Okay, we'll catch up again tomorrow around the same time. So if there are any issues, we'll discuss again. So then you can do something like this. Okay, I right click on this and say, instead of clicking Maven install, I would say run configurations. Okay, so you need to remember this. Okay, so what I'm doing, right click on the palm, run configurations. First time you can do this. Okay, clean space install, then install space Tomcat 7. Okay, I'll paste that particular thing here and select, if this is empty, then what you do is click browse workspace and select the project. So what I'm doing is base directory should be the project directory. And how you get that? Browse, select the project, click OK, and it comes up there. And this one you need to type manually. Okay, I pasted it in the chat window as well, and I mentioned the same thing in the Google code as well. Now I guess it's,
yeah, you have mentioned that, sir.
I have mentioned, right? Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so clean install Tomcat 7, you need to do that. So once you do that, first time it will take time again, like, you know, but later on what you can do is you can just have one more thing. Here you can actually do, what you can do is, you know, you will see this Maven build. Okay, then you can click plus symbol here, and then you can type, you know, that whatever, sorry, not this one. So whatever I mentioned, you can actually paste it here. You can select the directory and all, you know, you can do like this. So what I'm saying is, you do something, this probably right click and delete. Okay, so I'll have just a Tomcat 7 : run. So what happens is, this is faster. Otherwise, you know, first one, if you look at this, it is going to delete all the existing build files, the class files, jars, whatever, and then it's going to build fresh. Means it's like, you know, it will take some time. So instead of that, so that's the first time. Okay, if you find that your code is not working properly, then you need to do this. But once it is working fine, then you can do just Tomcat 7 : run, and just click run. Run, and it's going to come up. It will take a while. So, and it actually means that this is already running. So I'm going to run this again. But you understand this, right? What I'm doing now. So I'm actually like, you know, actually like, okay, yeah, the output will be like this. Okay, so it's going to start over on this port, create a web application with the context from the big. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's actually going to do a lot of magic. Actually, like, you know, you need to have okay, if you find an error that, you know, OCMS database does not exist, then create the database in MySQL. Database name, create database MySQL. What is okay, create database OCMS. If it says that, you know, database does not exist, you need to create the database. In my case, database already exists, so then it will be creating automatically. If you have the database there, and root as a username and password should be the secret. Secret is the password I mentioned. So then it automatically creates the tables and all in the database. When you run this, it's going to do a lot of magic. So Hibernate is going to, I mean, I'm actually using Hibernate here, and it's going to create tables automatically from Java objects. I'll explain you how that really works later. Okay, so now looks like it has started. So I mentioned earlier that you need to have, you know, it will help if you have this particular plugin, Tamper Data to Firefox. So what I'm going to do now is that, you know, I'm going to access this application. Okay, one simple page that I actually like, only the HTML part. There's no logic, Java logic there. So I'm actually going to hit that. So localhost /OCMS. Okay, so it's going to actually like, you know, show me some page. But initially I think it will ask me for the some authentication. I need to fix few things yet, but I'll just show you, like, you know, how to get started. Okay, so what is this? It's looking as if it is going to the internet and fetching something. Come on. So first time, yeah, I think it does take some time, but let me see. It's taking so much time. Come on. Starting placed one jar as a plugin will help. That should not matter. Oops. If someone has already done, I can actually switch over to you. for this. Panchanan might have been done already, but we have a problem with his screen and all. I mean, he doesn't hear. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, we can't get his voice, so there's a problem. What happened to this? Let me try here as well. Localhost slash. This guy doesn't even understand. I don't know. There is some problem. This was indeed working, and actually. It will ask for some username password page, okay, some Spring security page will come, and default admin you need to enter, and once you enter, a simple HTML page will appear with validations and all. So there is no server side logic yet, but only thing is that just the basic things will work. But let me give it a shot once again. So I'll work this out, and then I'll get hopefully like it works, it's fine. Otherwise it's okay tomorrow. So that your computer and see how it looks like. Explore the files you have. Primarily you have content here. Okay. So there is this particular file folder config in careerscale apps OCMS config. This is very important thing, where you have some Spring initialization happens from this place, okay? Like,
so we need another session for this setups all.
Sorry?
I was saying we need one more session over this all setups to run this project.
Right. We are going to have another session tomorrow. I'm saying we are going to have another session tomorrow. And I'll actually hopefully I'll upload that this whatever we are doing right now into YouTube. Okay, so you have but so config folder is important. Then you have model. Here we need to do some rework actually, like this the existing stuff, and then there is a folder there's some controller here, user and web. Okay, I'm going to talk about those things. And there is another important folder is this. Okay, and this is about more on the coding part and the Java part. Okay. And on the web application part, this is how it looks like. So what you have is that you have your styles into this folder, and then images into this folder, and styles need some. I use some style sheet from some other website, and that guy was referring to.
I think it is some more updated folder. Whatever I have checked out, that was little less.
That means that you need to do an update. Right click on the project.
Okay.
I was working on it, guys. I was working. Right click on the project, team, update.
Okay.
Yeah, do an update.
Okay. I got
okay. So once you do that, you will be getting these files. So I have images, some images here, and then I have some JavaScripts here. Okay, I'll talk about those scripts and all later. And then I have web.inf folder. You have some stuff here as well. You have some stuff here as well. Okay. So
it will be good, sir. It will be good.
Sorry.
I will update. Then later on, gradually, it will be very interesting.
Yeah. This is actually like this is with the latest version of the all the frameworks. Okay. So the experience, you will actually get to know so many things. Believe me, people don't get exposure in end-to-end exposure in general projects. If you are in some project, you work somewhere in the middle, okay, some piece of code, that's it. But here you are going to experience a whole lot of things, and it will be exciting thing. I can guarantee that, okay?
Sir, Sir, for a moment, can you see my screen? Can you make me presenter? I want to show something.
Okay, please make it fast.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
This is the final outcome of the dissolve.
Now you need to update and redo this. Okay, update and redo this.
Okay.
And then you need to do this other command that I mentioned. Also getting unknown host for Panchanan.
Okay.
No. This Panchanan, if you are getting, then you need to redo it. Okay. Unknown host means that when you are downloading the jars, you may find some problem. Sometimes if the network connection is lost while downloading a particular jar, it is going to have this problem. So I'm going to take back the control. I'm going to take back the control. We will actually I'll upload the video. You will have answers in whatever I mentioned earlier. Okay. I'm not going to redo that for you immediately, but what I'm actually going to show you once again. One is that when in your user directory, say in my case I'm Harinath is my home directory, and there I have some M2 folder, and there you have something called repository. You will have all the jars downloaded into this particular thing. Say, you will understand the structure and all. You just explore the files. Say, if I look at this, it goes something like this. I'll explain what this means. You're going when you actually build, when you do that Maven install or Maven, Tomcat 7 run, what it is going to do is it is going to get all these jars into your system, all the dependent libraries into your system from internet. So first time, there may be, if you have some internet problem, it's going to have, it's going to fail. So you need to redo it, and especially you should not get any errors related to jar files. Suppose sometimes it may say that some jar is corrupted or something. Then go to this M2 directory, that whatever jar it is talking about, go to that particular path and delete that and redo this. Okay. So when you do this, okay, yeah.
Yes, One thing I want to ask, to update that when I click on the project and when I click on the team, okay, there are update to head, update to what?
Update to head you do. Update to head. Update to head.
Okay, update to head. Okay.
Update to head.
Okay, sir, I will try. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have to try this out, and we will catch up again tomorrow. Okay. So these are actually it's more than an hour now. That should be. Let's close it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you guys. Bye for today.
Do we need to meet in morning? Hello.
Tomorrow, tomorrow morning. That is a regular thing. That is there.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
night.
Yeah. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. I forgot. Happy New Year, guys.
Okay.